Good day everyone, this is Isaiah Alcoran from BSMT2B. Today, we're going to talk about biomolecules in simple. Just like our recap, have you ever wondered how food directly gives us energy that we needed? Aside from the fact that it gives us the growth or development that we needed, what are the precursors and how is it possible for the food to give us its energy for our daily basis? And that's where biomolecules takes place. Biomolecules. Biomolecules are essential for body's growth and development. It sustains overall function and structural integrity. It constitutes life and could also be obtained in nutrition. It is basically the factor that makes almost every species, including humans, alive. For introduction, in biology, certain molecules are essential for life, and that is the biomolecules itself. These biomolecules, very familiar for us, carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and nucleic acids are the building blocks of cells and are involved in nearly every function that supports the life. Without these biomolecules, it would be impossible for our species to exist. Starting with carbohydrates, carbohydrates are the main source of energy. Monosaccharides are simple sugars that makes the carbohydrates, like galactose, fructose, and glucose. Our body break down these carbohydrates into a simple sugar that can be used by our body. For example, glucose is used for energy and galactose for brain development. Next is protein. Proteins are the most versatile biomolecule. It is composed of amino acids. They are responsible in almost every function of the body like growth, repair, structure, transportation, contraction, protection, and regulation. Example for repair and growth is muscle repair. Example is this when kapag nag-gym tayo and our muscle fibers tear. And with repair, proteins takes responsibility in healing and recovering a much stronger muscle that makes it more resistant to a weight training that could be seen bigger, or that's why muscles are growing over time through our pag-gym. Next is lipids. Lipids are composed of glycerol and fatty acids. They provide energy, insulation, protection, regulation, absorption, and structure. For example, cell, very familiar, a basic unit of life. If we don't know or you know, cell outer membrane or the shell, as for analogy, it is made of lipids. So for hormones, especially the commonly known cholesterol or the precursor lipids, wherein hormones originates or siya yung nagtatransform yung cholesterol para magamit ng ating katawan. Fats that create a barrier for protection and insulator, and storage of energy for future uses. Next is nucleic acids. Nucleic acids build DNA and RNA. It stores and transmits genetic information. It mainly facilitates organism structure. Examples, DNA determines our genetic traits like eye color, hair color, skin, and our bodily structure. It can be obtained when eating foods like vegetables, meat, fishes. Since there were organisms as well, they contain DNA that is essential for our health. How these molecules work together. Each of these biomolecules plays a specific role, but they also interact. For example, carbohydrates and lipids provide the energy for our body to produce proteins, wherein nucleic acids holds in the ingredients of how proteins should be produced for our bodily functions. And now, just like Og recap, we are informed of how these biomolecules work, or the harmony between them that makes the organism alive just like us. And that will be all for my presentation, and thank you for listening.